Namaste. Today I am here in Thousand Lights constituency of Chennai, and a famous personality of film industry and who has recently joined BJP. Khushbu Sundar is contesting here as a BJP candidate. You have already seen the kind of electrifying atmosphere, literally thousand lights illuminating on the road to welcome her road show, where Smriti Irani is going to address the meeting. Here with us we have Khushbu ji to talk about her campaign strategy and the issues that she is going to fight with in this closely contested and very high profile constituency of Chennai. What is your strategy for the constituency?
My strategy for the constituency is very simple, absolutely transparent and honest. What BJP has done in the last 7 years for the country, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, the kind of schemes he has brought in to empower women for the upliftment of the poor, to make sure that everybody lives with equal rights of dignity and respectability. We are taking that forward to the people. Here, the Dravidian party like DMK has been playing a false propaganda for a very long time, a fake propaganda completely, taking to the people saying that BJP is against the people of Tamil Nadu, BJP is not for Tamil Nadu, BJP is somebody who's been forcing themselves with the language and all the other issues in Tamil Nadu. So we have been taking it forward to them and telling them that this is a false propaganda. The way BJP has been brought in schemes with no single MLA or MP in Tamil Nadu as yet, the maximum beneficiary schemes which has been given to the state is Tamil Nadu. Whereas under UPA government there is hardly any 19,000 crore schemes which were given to Tamil Nadu. Here in the last 7 years we have given 9.10 lakh crores of schemes to the people of Tamil Nadu here. And we are taking it with complete honesty. My strategy is, yes, I have a face value, but then people throng not to see me alone, but then to see what I can deliver, what I can give them, what I can promise them. Where the DMK government has failed for the last 10 years in Thousand Light, DMK has been winning the constituency, and they take the pride in saying that this is our constituency, this is our bastion. This is where they fail, because wherever I go, people say that we have not got drinking water, we don't have roads, we don't have security for women, we don't have drainage system proper, we have not implemented any kind of schemes brought in by BJP or our ally party, AIDMK. The reason being, Mr. Stalin, the president of DMK, very openly says that the opposition is not an opposition party, but it's our enemy. So he does not want to give the schemes that has been brought in by AIDMK or BJP. So I tell them that trust me, I can bring clean drinking water. I can provide them with basic infrastructure of roads laid everywhere. Make sure that the drainage is clean, and we lay down a new pipeline for the drainage. During rains, there's a slush all over. Make sure it's clean. Most importantly, bring in safety for women and job employment. Because until unless you don't give them job employment, you cannot give them the safety. And safety is not about the environment alone, but the safety about their own well-being, the confidence that they are earning their own money and they're making living a life with dignity. Me being a mother of 2 children, it becomes my prime focus to ensure that the women and the girl child in this area is extremely safe. So I take it forward to them with extreme honesty, transparency. This is what we are. We are not giving you false promises. We are going to take it forward. Swachh Bharat is one such program which unfortunately DMK has not implemented. They have overlooked completely. They do not believe it, because they say that the minute we give them all this, it's going to give a good name to the ruling party as well as the BJP. So you take it forward to them. And women, most importantly, they keep coming forward and they keep telling me nothing has been done. So today when DMK says that we are going to do all this, we are going to do the civic work, I think they should be asking vote and saying that we have already done it because we are here for 10 years in this constituency. DMK has won and we have done all of this. That should be their actually bottom line to ask vote. But they are going the other way around and saying that we will do this. So that means they are accepting that they have not done anything for this constituency for the last, and here we are forward.
In your campaign trail also, I followed, since are going on. it looks like women power are really working for you on the ground.
Yes, very fortunately, women are it with me. Women are coming forward. It's not that you're a star, so they're just here to see you. The minute they start speaking to you, the minute they have eye-to-eye contact, the minute I've seen women completely overwhelmed by looking at me, they don't know what to do, they come and hug me and they start crying, they keep telling me the problems as if I am part of them. And that gives me the zest, that gives me the courage to keep marching ahead despite all the problems that the DMK, the opposition, is trying to create. They're trying to malign me, they're trying to say that I'm a party hopper, they're trying to say that I don't stick to one place. What I'm telling women is, as a woman, if there is dignity, I will stay there. Both DMK as well as Congress made sure that they tried to take away my respectability and my dignity from me as a woman. They tried their maximum best to insult me, and they have done it time and again, insulting me. Whether it was when I said very democratically, when this is what Dr. Kalinger had said actually, that the next president of the party will be chosen by in the general body election, and those are the exact words which I echoed. That general body election will decide who the next president of the party will be. But Mr. Stalin made sure that the stones were thrown in my house. This was 11 years ago when I joined the party. Stones were thrown at my house. My daughters were just 10 and 8. They were alone at home. I tried to meet Mr. Stalin, but he refused to see me. Chappals were thrown at me. My sari pallu was pulled. Women shouted the most obscene slogans against me. And the same DMK president today, Mr. Stalin, was a mute spectator to this. He didn't even bother to give a call and ask me or speak to me and say if everything was all right. So if this is the leader who promises safety for women, I am a prime witness to this, that Mr. Stalin cannot stand by for the safety of women.
There are talks about the BJP AIDMK synergy. How is your experience on the ground?
See, the synergy between BJP and AIDMK is because they work together, both the government, central as well as the state. They believe in development. They believe in providing good for the people, and that is why the synergy is there. And that is the synergy which is reflecting on the people. In state, people of Tamil Nadu are very happy with the way our CM, Mr. Edapadi Panichami, has taken the government forward. They are very happy, they do not have complaints, they completely understand that the COVID times, yes, we had problems, the world was hit by this problem, with this pandemic, but we were taken care of. The same way people understand that in this pandemic times, if not for a Prime Minister to take a very, very quick action and bring in a lockdown, India would have been the next Brazil or the next United States of America with our kind of population, or probably worse than those countries. But today, when the world leaders look up to our Prime Minister and say, there's one leader who has done justice and brought COVID under control and made sure that India does not suffer in a long run, there's a Prime Minister. And when WHO turns around and says, the other world leaders should look up to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and learn from him how to manage a pandemic, I think that message goes very clearly to the people, and they're aware that if not for the Prime Minister, we would have been in the worst situation. We are safe, we are sound, everything is under control, COVID is under control, are able to move around free, are able to go around and meet their families and everything with all precautionary measures taken. I think this is what, the synergy you see in people, their belief in both the allied parties of National ND Alliance between AIDMK and BJP and all the other parties.
Thank you, Khushbu ji. This was Khushbu Sundar campaigning in her constituency, mostly door to door, taking it to every household, relying on women power from her 1000 Lights constituency. Thank you, Khushbu ji, for talking to Organiser. Thanks.